Joe, today is finally our day. As I get ready to walk down the aisle to you, I can't help but think about all the moments that have gotten us to where we are now. I still remember pulling up to our first date and seeing you sitting in your car waiting for me. I had the biggest butterflies when you got out and throughout our first date. To think back on us being so nervous, you ordered a small margarita and neither of us even finished our meals, which would never happen now. From the moment we met, you have brought so much joy and love into my life. I don't know where I'd be without you. I truly believe we were made for each other. I can't believe it's been 4 years since we started dating. You were so right when you said the other day that it feels like it's been much longer. We have been through so many big changes lately, from graduations to moves, to starting jobs, buying a house, and living together. As we prepare for this new chapter of our lives, I want you to know how deeply grateful I am for you and the life we are building together. Today is the beginning of our forever. I am overwhelmed with happiness at the thought of spending it with you. You are my person and my everything. I can't wait to tackle life's challenges together as the perfect team. I am so excited to start this new adventure with you as your wife. I can't wait to see you later.
Amber, where do I begin? I guess the only place I really can begin to tell our story the right way is right from the beginning, where everything started. At night, I often catch myself thinking about the first year or so of getting to know one another, when everything felt so new and exciting. And it always immediately puts a smile on my face no matter what, because those are some of the greatest memories and happiest moments that I've ever experienced in my life. Right from the start, the first time we met, all I can remember is my breath being taken away by how beautiful you were when we first laid eyes on one another. Immediately I noticed your smile that always lights up any room you enter. Then I remember making you laugh for the first of many times, and hearing the cutest laugh I've ever heard and will never get tired of hearing. And lastly, just how perfectly we got along and felt comfortable with each other right off the bat. As we began to spend more time together and got to know each other, it became very clear to me that someone so incredibly special had just entered my life when I had least expected it. Just look how our relationship has grown since way back then, and how we both have accomplished so much in the time we have known one another. Who would have thought 4 years ago when we met that 4 years down the road we would not only be getting married but own our very own house that I know we both are so proud of, because everything about it is perfect for us and our future family. I know there was a learning curve when we first moved in, and with us being first-time homeowners, but look at us now and how great of a team we are, taking care of everything at the house and one another on a daily basis. Also, I'm still to this day so damn proud of how well you did and how hard you worked in PT school and now every day as a physical therapist. But most of all, we can't forget all of the memories we've made along the way, which there's just too many to count and so many more to make. With all that being said, you've always been by my side for everything that life has thrown at us so far, and I know you always will be. And you have no idea how much all of the love, caring, and compassion you showered me with meant to me when you stuck by my side during these tough times. We've also both made each other into who we are today, and I can say for a fact I wouldn't be the person I am today if you never came along and entered my life. Right from day one, you have always made me feel so loved and appreciated like no one ever has. You're the absolute perfect person I have hoped and dreamed for my entire life, to not only be my partner for life, but also my best friend. I love you, Amber, more than anything, and can't wait to start a family together and spend the rest of our lives together. I love you too. Really great. Look at you. Wow. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Absolutely. Love you.
Joe, I knew you were the one when I realized I felt a sense of calm around you that only you could bring. You help me slow down when life feels overwhelming, and are my voice of reason when I feel stressed. You know exactly what to say to help me relax, but also know how to make me laugh, or even push my buttons just enough without truly making me mad. You're my mediator when I can't make a decision, which we both know is quite often. Your arms are my safe place, my comfort, and I've always said that we fit together perfectly like puzzle pieces. You know me even better than I know myself. You've always shown your unconditional love for me. Thank you for never giving up on me and loving me even when I'm at my worst. I promise to be there for you on the good days and to love you even more on the bad days. I'm so proud of the life we've built, from the simple joys of going to the grocery store together to the exciting challenges of making our house a home. We used to lay in bed and dream about the days we're living in, and it's crazy to think we've made it all a reality. You are my everything, Joe, and I can't wait to continue to dream up our future together. Together we are perfect. I love you.
Look awesome. Here. You're just as beautiful as the first day I met you. Love you. Just like the first time I ever saw you. Love you. Love you. Look awesome.
Thank you. You do too.
Amber, today I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth because I know that I get to spend the rest of my life with not only my best friend, but the perfect partner who I have hoped and dreamed for years one day would enter my life. That person is you, Amber. 4 years ago, you gave me a chance to show I could be that person for you, and right from day one, when we first met, I knew that someone so incredibly special had just entered my life when I least expected it. From that point forward, we have only grown stronger together. As a team, accomplished many big things together, and made countless memories that we will remember for a lifetime. I know you only got to be around my grandpa a couple times before he passed away, but I'd like to share this story about when I went to visit him for what I didn't know was the last time I would get to speak to him. Before I left the hospital, he told me, "Joey, I can tell Amber is a special girl just by how you two get along so well and how she fits right in with all of us." And then he grabbed my hand with both of his like he's never done before and said, "Don't ever let her get away from you because I can tell she is a one-of-a-kind and the perfect girl for you." So I took that one last piece of advice and made that promise to him to never let you go, Amber. And now he's looking down on us today, smiling, seeing us together. Lastly, I promise to always be your protector, work my hardest to be the best husband I can possibly be for you, and most importantly, always be your best friend and partner for life. Love you, Amber.
He's very poised, he's very collected, he's very warming, and he's more emotional now. He's about to cry now. And that's something you brought out of him. So from the bottom of our hearts, we are so happy that you are joining the family today. I can't thank you enough for everything you've done and how warm and welcoming you've been to us. But, you know, here's to love, laughter, and lots of joy into the future. Don't laugh at me.
Joe, thank you for loving my girl. I can't wait to be your biggest cheerleaders throughout life. I love you both. Cheers to Amber and Joe.
power vested in me by the state of Michigan, I present to you now Mr. and Mrs. Joe and Amber Overlease. Joe, you may kiss the bride.